Hey everyone, I am back with another book review. Today, Joe Hill's Horns. Before we start, if you would take a moment to subscribe, it would mean a lot to me going forward. I will be bringing plenty more spoiler-free reviews as we go along. This book is a mystery novel, and our primary character in this novel's name is Ignatius Parrish, better known as Ig. And Ig wakes up one morning to discover that he has horns growing out of his head. And it doesn't take long before Ignatius realizes that these horns have an effect on people. And that effect is that people are willing to confess their sins, so to speak. You know, there's a lot of religiosity in this novel, and people become very compelled to tell their innermost secrets to Ig. Ig is a suspect, the only real suspect in his longtime girlfriend's death. She's been murdered, and it's a big stink in the town where Ig has lived and grown up. Ig, now that he has this ability to get people to confess their sins to him, goes on a quest to find out who really killed his girlfriend, not only to exonerate his own name, but to bring justice to who that person is, if he can ultimately figure out what really happened the night that his girlfriend was murdered. Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, and I did not know what to expect with this. I kind of took for granted that it wouldn't be as good as a Stephen King novel, if you will, and it was actually better than a few of the Stephen King novels that I've read. I was really surprised at how talented and intelligent and how well Joe Hill is when it comes to getting his ideas out through the page. Very good writer. I was surprised. I'm definitely going to read another book by Joe Hill in the near future. The plot in this novel, I'm going to give this novel 4 stars out of 5. There were a couple things that I thought maybe could have been a little bit better, but it's a unique novel. The idea in this one, I've not read a novel exactly like this one, or even, like this one at all. I thought that it was unique. I thought it was well thought out. I thought that it came together well with the ending. I thought it was actually a really good book. I was almost kind of abrasive toward this because he's Stephen King's son, and I just didn't want it to be as good as a Stephen King novel. But I'm going to say that he is a very good writer. I'm not going to say whether he's as good as his father or not, but I was definitely surprised at how good a writer Joe Hill is in this. It was a very dramatic story. It did not drag at all. It was a really fast-paced novel. It was fairly suspenseful. I thought that Joe Hill did a really good job here with Horns. I'm going to give it 4 stars out of 5. I'm going to read another novel by Joe Hill. If you've not tried him, try Horns. Start out with Horns. 4 stars out of 5, Joe Hill's Horns. I say read it.